We're going to briefly discuss Islam. And as I mentioned, for Muslims, aniconism is their primary way of representing themselves in art. Here you have the holy city of Mecca. This is the lifeblood, right, of Islamic culture. The 5 times daily prayer is directed towards Mecca. In the center, you see the Kaaba, the black stone building, right, where it is said that the holy books are kept and such. So this is where Muslims pilgrimage to. This is where they direct their prayers, the very, very holy center of their world. Each Islamic community, of course, has a mosque. This is the name for their holy building. So churches for Christians, synagogues for Jews, mosques for Muslims. And this is the Great Mosque in Cordoba, Spain. And I wanted to just show you how the use of aniconism pops up over and over again, right, within Islamic imagery. They really pretty much use patterns and decoration much more so, again, than figural imagery. So you go inside a mosque, you'll notice like these interesting arches that you see here. I call them the candy cane arches, where the pattern and the design is meant to, again, give you visual sustenance. Muslims kind of believe that you use these abstract images to find God on your own, that you don't need to be shown what God looks like, right? That God is whatever God is to each individual person. So they tend to give you meditative imagery. They kind of say it's meditative. You look at it and you think about it, and it transports you to your vision of God. You'll also notice with their space, they fill the space up. There's no kind of empty space. They thought space should be egalitarian to the point where there's no really good space, let's say, inside a mosque. As long as you're facing Mecca, you're good to go. So they don't like the idea of like the front of a church or the back of a church, this idea of pews being used to say, oh, you're sitting in the front, you're more important than people sitting in the back. So they literally fill up the space and then let people come into the space and have it be really not about ordering in any type of fashion. So it's an interesting thought. Here is the dome inside the Mosque of Cordoba. So again, you can really think about how aniconic imagery functions for them. They look up into the dome. Instead of seeing like an image of Christ looking down on them, they see all this beautiful imagery. And again, it's supposed to be meditative and transportive in its own unique aniconic way.